stencil, right? You guys already did the rest, then you bring the screen over, you put it in it, yeah, tape it off, and then push it through onto your arm.
How long do you leave the image under the light?
It depends. See, that's where like the experimentation and like the learning process.
It depends on the height, where your light source is coming from, and how many you have, how many watts, and pretty much what kind of screen you're using. These ones here we burn at a lower time. The higher ones are like 4 to 5 minutes. You can use the sun also. It takes like a couple seconds.
So those 500 watts, how long do you guys let that for?
Well, like he said, for like an image like this, you know, like 5 or 6 minutes probably.
Like an image like that, depending on what we're trying to accomplish. If it's just a solid image, then it's like a few minutes. If it's like halftones or something, it might bump down to like a minute and a half.
Basically, what we're using with the light is UV rays, you know, the stuff that gives us the sunburn and everything. So like AP said, you can take your photo emulsion covered screen and design out into the sunlight, and the UV rays out there will burn it into your screen.
Yeah, you just have to prep it indoors in a UV safe environment. And pretty much what you do is just, you know, take your image. If you want, you can tape it down to the screen. And then you just grab like a book or a flat image and a black cloth and hold that down so you'll pinch it with the image on there. And then you have a table set up outside with a piece of, like a table. You usually want to have a sheet of glass, a picture frame glass. You can go to a glass shop, get one cut out for like $10. And you'll pinch that together and make sure you have everything in there. And then you have your black background. And then once you take it out of the screen, you just hold it in the sun for like 10 seconds. Put that down on the table. You usually have like a table with a towel or something. And you just let the glass go. And then take that off, take it, wet it, keep it out of the sun, and then you can just wash it out. And they come out nice for solid images. Halftones and dots are really neat, like exposure unit to get all that stuff out.
I mean, photo emulsion fluid and using UV rays and all that stuff, it's like, you know, it's a scientific process. So I can sit here and tell you about it all day, but until you mess around with it, then like really learn it. I mean, we have to do it years and years, like pull our hair out and quit and come back and try again, you know, like a million times. So
how many times do you reuse that screen?
Until it tears.
Until it tears.
You can just keep going.
And you buy them like that? You don't have to build them yourself?
You can build them yourself too, and in fact, for some people that might end up being cheaper, but we're working so fast that we have to buy them because.
What do the screens cost you to buy?
These cost about $10.
20. Those are actually like 20.
Yeah, higher mesh would be like 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like $15 to $20.
Did you guys build the frames?
Silk screen? Yeah.
Did you guys build the frames or?
We would build these, but you can. Yeah, you can. We buy them pre-made, pre-stretched, and pre-glued down, just so we can get going and get to
How much does it cost to buy them all like that?
Well, I mean, we have the screens on hand, and since, like we said, we use old ones, like if you came to us, we would just reuse one, but charge you $20 to get it onto the screen. You know? But if you're gonna go get the stuff yourself, there are a couple other places you can check out. Might be like Langel's, the art store, because I know they have a speedball screen printing kit, and you know that's kind of how you can get started. But you notice that, like my man over here with long hair said, like he was doing it before, and it gets frustrating with some of that stuff because it dries up on you. But I mean, you got to start somewhere, so you know.